Hi, my name is Kat Kerr, and today we're going to be playing with clear and white craft plastic by Graifx. Now, I'm originally from New York, but I now live in Central Florida, and I love living here. But one of my favorite things has to be the clear springs. There are natural springs and man-made ones. Now, today's project was inspired by the beautiful Florida springs. Now, I'm first going to create the water, and I do that by using two 12 by 12 clear craft plastic sheets. I remove the film off of one side, and then I add this beautiful blue color art spray to one side, and then I press the other panel directly on top of it and smoosh the color together. This way, I'm going to get coverage on the complete panels. I then separate the panels, and then I add some rubbing alcohol for some additional texture, and then let the panels dry. I just love how organic these look, and it definitely reminds me of a water that's moving or flowing. Now for today's project, I'm using a Shadowbox that I had on hand. You can use any kind of box that you have and simply measure the inside dimensions. And here I'm cutting multiple pieces of white opaque craft plastic to fit inside the Shadowbox. Next, I cut organic shapes out of each panel. Each one will be smaller than the last. This way it'll look dimensional once the project is finished. I also cut some tapered shapes to fit in the center of the water. I'm not sure exactly which ones I'm going to use just yet. I'm just trying to get an idea of my design. Now I wanted to add some fish to my pond, but unfortunately I don't know how to paint fish or draw fish, so I found some koi fish clip art, and here I'm using some wet media Dura-lar and a permanent marker to trace the images. Now once they're traced, I flip the wet media Dura-lar over, and here I'm using some alcohol ink markers to add some color. Now I also decided to add some white acrylic paint to one side to help those koi fish stand out a little bit. Now I'm going to start assembling my shadow box, and the first thing I'm going to do is add some black acrylic paint to the sides of the box. Now next up, I will pile all of my components so that I can get the design straight and see what it's going to look like. And so here I'm just adding all of my layers, and keep in mind that they are all flat right now, but when I layer them into the shadow box, I'll be using a 1/4 inch spacer in between each layer so that when you look at it, it looks like you're looking at water, sort of, kind of. And really this is just to give me an idea of what it's going to look like and if I want to make any changes. Now here I'm testing it out with the spacers, and again it's just to see what it's going to look like. I'm not adhering anything just yet. I'm just using those spacers again to see how many panels I can even include in this box. Now once I've finalized my design, I'm going to adhere each and every element using double tack dry adhesive film. Now I love using this adhesive for a couple of different reasons. First of all, it comes in a full-size sheet, so I can cut it down to fit any size surface that I need. It's also clear and extremely strong. And most importantly, I don't have to wait for any adhesive to dry. Now I just need to finish this piece, and I do that by adding the title using some white rub-on letters as well as a jelly pen, just to add some dots. And lastly, I use a dark gray alcohol ink and go around the edges of the white just to make it look even more dimensional. And this piece is done. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video tutorial, and for more ideas using Graifx products, make sure you stop by grafixarts.com. Thanks for watching.